The internet is empty and dead. Or it will be anyway. We have been on a gradual decline since the commercialization of the internet, but now with AI, we don't stand a chance. The most obvious indicator is that content made by machines have been able to hijack the algorithm and land on your social media page time and time again. Long gone are the days of hard work and creativity. We are now slaves to machines, because nothing can compete with the speed and efficiency of robots trained to entertain us. The problem is that you can try your best to avoid it, but it will still appear. Sometimes you can't even tell the content isn't made by humans. They've started making footage faking as CCTV cameras. They make fake Reddit stories, not saying they weren't fake already. They make fake drawing time lapses, and they even make fake entire people. There are entire influencers that are AI generated that some people can't tell are fake. They are trying to trick the entire general population into believing their low effort content is real, all for one reason: monetary value. It is the same reason companies are replacing workers with programs. At the bottom line, AI works faster, it's more efficient, and it can make content that is created with the human brain in mind. AI already knows we need a catchy intro, we need shock.
What's up, Diddy Blood?
We need something to dissociate to.
Your chicken's looking nice, pal. Hey.
Woo! Yo, he stole my chicken!
Got a crispy treasure, can't slow me down. Hot and golden, I'm out of this town. Move, move.
It is baked into the programming, which is why it's everywhere. Anyone can start creating AI content. Anyone can try to make a living by typing ASMR crystal toast into a generator and then posting it online. So, if it's so efficient and entertaining, why is this so bad? Well, besides the extremely real threat to our environment and the giant factories being built next to our houses that are using astronomical levels of water, it's because it isn't real, and it makes us doubt the legitimacy of every single thing we see. The days of just some people on the internet lying or photoshopping are over. Now every single piece of content, media, video, script, art, music, every single consumable medium can be made by a computer with no human involvement. People who use AI aren't always disclosing it. It's way more profitable to trick people. It isn't just free content either. Etsy is full of AI-generated content being sold as handmade art. People are essentially throwing their money away by giving it to people who put no effort in. You might think you could never be tricked by one of these scams, but let's see if that's true. With Let's Spot the AI VTuber model! These are all real models with real price tags. Take a minute to look it over. This is AI! Without looking at all of the extra pictures, VTuber models in particular have a really easy tell. The model is not mirrored on either side. The shading in each ear fluff is different, as well as slight differences in shading on the shoulders. When creating a model, it makes no sense to not mirror the project. They would essentially have to do everything twice. AI doesn't know this though, and it will generate as it goes. The PNG tuber on the left is also a completely different art style. It isn't a dead giveaway, but it's something to keep in mind. Let's look at another model. This is not AI. You can see the model is clearly mirrored and the shading is the exact same from the center.
Nice.
There are no weirdly blurry sections, and the anatomy makes sense.
Impressive.
The line work is consistent, and you can tell they were using the same brushes throughout the whole piece.
The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god.
Let's look at one more. Just kidding, this is my actual beautiful model, and I just wanted to show it off before debut. And this is not AI! Artwork is an area everyone knows has a ton of AI content, but there are tons of other types of commissions that people also use AI-generated content for without disclosing it. I myself got scammed by a musician who said they made the music themselves, only to get back AI-generated slop. I wanted a new theme for my last model when it was time to debut. I found the artist and I listened to some samples, and I thought their music sounded great. After placing the commission, they had the piece back to me in 3 days, which was suspicious enough already, but then I clicked play. It was so painfully obviously AI and didn't sound anything like the samples they provided. I lost money when I could have generated garbage like that myself for free. Getting a refund through the website was basically impossible because there was no way I could prove it was artificially created. After lamenting about my situation, fortunately, my very kind friend referred me to a real musician, and I ended up getting the music I desired. No matter how aware you think you are, you never know if AI is involved, and we have to be more cautious than ever before. Honestly, the problem of the internet being a less fun place to dive into began long before AI was easily accessible. The problem started with the commercialization of the internet. People don't just create to create, and if they do, nobody will see it unless they bend their knee to the algorithm. Corporations have gotten their hands on all of the things that used to be done just for the love of the game. Everything is profitable now. Back when I grew up, there weren't YouTube sponsors or even ad revenue like we have now. That's why we had amazing creators like Smosh, Ryan Higa, and Jenna Marbles. They loved having fun on camera. They wanted to joke around and show their friends what they made. Do you think any of those people could have gotten popular making that kind of content now? Short form, but not short enough to be on YouTube Shorts, and not long enough for extra ads. Bad camera quality, minimal editing, and original ideas not part of something already trending. No, people like that wouldn't get popular now, and that is why the internet is dead. Authenticity, having fun, creation, all of those things have been pushed to the side in favor of how much money can be made and how fast. Creators ask themselves, how many views can I get? Is my title flashy enough? And is this digestible for the consumer? AI is a contributor to the larger problem, that being a lack of individuals making whatever they want to make, and a lack of an algorithm that promotes new ideas and human-made content to incentivize having fun. Right now, the algorithm is catered towards corporations and them trying to get you to use their platforms as long as possible so they can make as much money as possible. So how do we combat this? Are we completely doomed? The answer is no, we aren't doomed, but it will take effort from us, and also changing the places we look for content. The old internet was full of style and interest. It was colorful and unique to the individual. If you are a creative, I urge you to make content from your heart, not caring about the numbers. And if you don't want to make content, hitting not interested in AI-generated content, skipping it as soon as you see it, sharing creators you are passionate about with your friends, that will all contribute to making the internet about community again. There are also fun parts of the internet, like people making custom websites or blogs, indie games on places like itch.io, and indie artists you can find just by looking through Spotify. At the end of the day, we are human, and we shouldn't compare the things we create to things robots create. In fact, embrace those imperfections, because that's a clear indicator you made something with your own mind and heart behind it. And if the internet continues to spiral into a place that isn't enjoyable anymore, start investing in yourself and your own hobbies. We have complete lives without the internet nagging in our heads about who we should be and what we should do with our time. Embrace being yourself and your creations. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I will probably make another one, so subscribing would let me know that you want more. I will also be debuting on Twitch with my new model at some point, and I have a very lovely Discord server, and I would love to say hi to you there. Bye!